Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Here I review many video, audio related, photographic related products. Today we're taking a look at the Olympus LS100 audio recorder, and here it is. And the sound that you're hearing throughout this entire review is actually being recorded on the LS100. At the moment I'm using the internal mics. It's got two stereo mics built into the unit and they're really good. Normally I use a tie clip mic, something such as this, which I would normally use. I use this with my Saramonic radio mic, but I've been having issues where the audio drops out, and because I can't monitor it, I mean obviously I can't really walk around and sit here talking to you with headphones on my head, you know, so and also the distance I am from the camera, generally speaking, is too far. So I've decided let's try actually using a separate audio recorder. Now I have done this in the past, and although I've managed to get really excellent results, it's a pain in the bum. I've actually got a Tascam DR100, I think it's called, something like that. Now this is a beautifully made piece of kit. It's not far off it's a similar sort of size. Well, actually no, it's quite a bit bigger actually. Quite a bit bigger in size to that one. You can see on that close-up monitor. Yeah, it's quite a bit bigger. But there is two factors with this that makes it not practical to use on a regular basis. So I kind of stopped using it. And those two factors are, number one, you have to remember to hit the record button on the actual unit, and when you forget, well obviously you haven't got the audio then, have you? And secondly, you can't create the same file number. So when you're looking at it on your computer and you're inputting, say you've done even just 5 takes and you've got 5 audio takes, you've got 5 video takes, you can never be sure which one is the take that goes with that particular video clip, so you won't be able to sync them. This LS100 is awesome when it's connected to the Olympus OM1 ED Mark II, OM1 ED, OMD EM Mark II, I think, yeah, or the the EM5 Mark II. Gordon Bennett, these names do me head in. If you connect it to either of those two models, so it's the OMD EM1 Mark II or the OMD EM5 Mark II, you can connect it via a USB lead, which is what I've got here. I've got the USB lead actually plugged into the side here. That will start and stop the recorder when you hit the record button on the camera. So every time you run a take on the camera, stop and start, it will do the same on the recorder. Additionally, it creates exactly the same file number on the recorder's file as it does on the camera. So when you input them into Final Cut Pro 10 or Adobe Premiere or whatever, it will come up with, you know, a WAV file that has the same name as the video file, apart from the extensions are different, which is great because it means you can sync the two. You know which one belongs to what video clip. Hence the reason I bought it. I thought, well, let's try it with my OMD EM1 Mark II, and that's what I'm doing in this review. Let's say the entire audio is being filmed. The entire audio is coming straight off of this unit. Now that unit has very similar features to this one, so I'll quickly go over what some of those features are. Obviously manual audio record level, you can probably see the audio level on the actual unit, and I can see it here, and that's a nice clean audio level coming through there. Obviously headphone jack, really important. Plug your headphones in. Apologies if the noise goes loopy, but you can plug your headphones in and you can check that you're getting really decent audio, and yeah, I'm getting really nice audio, and I can tell that, so I'm really pleased with that. So it's got those features. You can also plug in external XLR microphones or 3/4 inch jack microphones, sound desk, because it's got line as well as mic level input, and it's got all these features within the menu, so you just scroll through the menu to choose what you want. Now I've tried it with my Rode NTG1, works super. because the recorder's also got phantom power, so it will power these external microphones, particularly like the NTG one that requires phantom power, and it will power that. It's also got a mini jack input, so you can plug in these sort of microphones. This is actually a really good microphone. This is the Tascam DSR10 DR10SG, a really good gun mic. So I have tried it with that works really well, because there's a mic input just on the side here for that size jacks, or you can plug in, which I would probably do because this is probably picking up my squeaky chest, something rotten I expect. You can plug in your lapel mics into the unit, and that's probably what I'll do in the future, is plug in a lapel mic. I'm purely not doing that at the moment. I just want you to see or hear how good the audio is coming directly off that recorder. Now you can also plug in, another. This isn't really, well, it is a lapel mic, but it's on a really long lead, so that's really handy, and it saves the need of using radio mics, because every time you use a radio mic, you do run into possible issues with interference. That's not quite so bad if you can monitor it, but I can't when I'm doing my own reviews. I can't monitor the audio. I can't sit here, as I said earlier, with headphones on. So it'll do that. It's got manual audio level controls, and that is great, because on the side here you've got your audio level controls here, and you'll see the audio either go right up or it'll go down. Now I'm still talking at the same level, and that, I don't know if that's actually making any difference. It probably is. I can't tell. Let me put it back to about there. And I can see that's absolutely fine. Yeah, you can see the audio is going up and down, and so they've actually locked the left and right channels together on this little controller. But you can, if you hold one and then turn the other, it's a bit awkward. But once you've got your two levels set, you can separate them. But once they're set, it's great. And then you just adjust the two together. They move together, which is really good. It's got many other transport functions on the recorder, just the same as what this one has. Your playbacks, your rewind, fast forward. This one as well, the Olympus LS100, is a multi-track audio recorder. Don't even ask me how that works, because that's not something that I'm interested in. But if you're a musician, apparently you can lay down one track of maybe drums, and then another track of the guitar, and then the vocals, and then mix it all together. I'm not interested in any of that, so I can't demonstrate that to you. I have got it primarily to link up to my Olympus OM1 OMD EM1 Mark II, and I will do a separate tutorial on how you do that, because it's a pig. It's not obvious. The Olympus instructions tell you how to do it with the EM5 Mark II, but there's a crucial piece missing with the EM1. It took me ages and ages to get it to work. You have to go into yet another menu, which is hidden on the EM1, which doesn't surprise me with Olympus, because their menus are not very good. So there we go. That's a quick, well, not that quick, but a quickish overview of the Olympus LS100 audio recorder. And to summarise, as I say, it syncs up with the two Olympus cameras. It's got built-in stereo microphones, XLR and quarter-inch jack inputs, headphone jack obviously, a mini jack input for radio mics and what have you. But as I say, crucially, via this USB lead, it's syncing up to my Olympus camera. So there we go. Today's filming, we're using the JVC HM170 over there as a kind of a main wide camera. We've got the Sony A7 III over here, getting the close-ups of this baby. And then the main shot is coming off my Olympus OMD EM1 Mark II, which is the tightish headshot. So there we go. I do hope you find my reviews really interesting and helpful. If you do, please hit the like button and subscribe button. Really appreciate that. Makes it well worthwhile doing them. There will be more reviews coming online. I will be doing a more intense review on the Olympus OMD EM1 Mark II. I love that camera. It's a really nice camera. And it's great for video. Although some people would say it isn't, but there you go. That's how we all differ, isn't it? So there we go. Enjoy my reviews. See you on the next one. Bye for now.